segment of the Sit Down with Malik Wright, presented by First Star Logistics. On this segment, I'll be doing what I do each and every single week, giving my week 4 predictions for the NFL season. And I'll start with this. I'm going to run down each game and tell you what I think is going to happen. I think the Lions are going to beat the Packers. I think the Lions are starting to figure things out more. I think the Jaguars bounce back against the Falcons. Shame on the Falcons, too, man. Not being able to get that offense really, really going and not being able to get Kyle Pitts going, man. You start to wonder, man, when is enough going to be enough? And you saw a report out there saying the Falcons scoffed at the idea of even attempting a trade for, to trade Kyle Pitts. I think you probably should. Colts take on the Rams. I think the Rams bounce back, and I think the Rams get that. I think the Rams beat the Colts. I just think that team is just a little bit more has a little bit more veteran leadership with it, and they've played together. Yeah,
that might be one of my favorite bets of the week and even picks of the week. I think the Rams. This is a beautiful bounce back spot. You got the Colts riding high off an overtime win. The Rams coming off a tough Monday Night Football loss. Sean McVay's going to outcoach the Colts head coach. Going to completely outcoach him, and whatever you're rolling at quarterback, it's either an injured Anthony Richardson who's going to probably be cautious or Gardner Minshew. Love the Rams this week. Love them.
I want to do the Ravens bounce back in the spot against the Browns. The Browns put up 27 points and held the Titans to 3 points. Right, the Titans look bad, man. I don't know. I think that game is really going to be a toss up if you ask me. Vikings versus Panthers. I'm taking the Vikings. Bryce Young is going to be back starting. I got a text message before we began recording. Bryce Young is back for the Panthers. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. He hasn't looked amazing. I think the Vikings get their first win of the season and they beat the Panthers. I think the Bengals continue to roll off win. I think the Bengals do beat the Tennessee Titans this week. The Titans seem like they're sputtering right now. Buccaneers versus Saints. Derek Carr is out. I already got a text message about it. Derek Carr is out this week. I think the Buccaneers wind up winning this game.
My bold prediction, what I'm going to say, I think that's the lowest scoring game of the week. And the reason why, divisional game, and we know it may sound like a stupid trend, but Mike Evans against the Saints, he doesn't do good.
Yeah.
So I still think the Bucs can win.
Well, they have Jameis Winston too, so
I think that's the lowest scoring game of the week.
Yeah, I think if anything, I'll probably be betting some people's receptions and all that.
Yeah,
I think the Bills chin check the Miami Dolphins, and I think the Bills beat the Miami Dolphins. I really do. I really do. I feel very, very confident in Buffalo. I think they're going to split hairs. I think the Miami Dolphins get their first loss of the season against the Bills this week, and the Bills remind everybody they're the team to beat in the AFC East. I think the Broncos continue to roll. Justin Fields. I'm sorry. I said the Bears continue.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa. I was gonna say Broncos 0-3.
I think the Broncos beat the Bears though. I still think the Broncos beat the Bears. I don't think that the Bears have anything to offer the Broncos. I think this is the week where the Broncos.
That's a bad game, man.
It's a bad game, 100%. But I think they do enough to stop Justin Fields. Eagles beat the Commanders. I think that's going away. I think that everybody's coming down off that Sam Howell high. We sort of know what he is. Steelers versus Texans is an ugly game. Because I think that the Steelers are going to be able to keep Stroud in check to some degree. This could be the first game where he looks like a rookie, if you ask me.
Real quick, I want to go back to that Commanders game. I think this is another game. I think Sam Howell struggles big time. We saw Baker Mayfield struggle prime time against the Eagles. I know the Eagles defense was a little banged up, but this defense, look at what happened to Sam Howell last week. 4 interceptions. I think this is, maybe it's a bold take. I think we see at least 2 interceptions from Sam Howell. I think this Eagles defense, divisional matchup, I think we see the Eagles make life living hell. I mean, it's up to Eric Bieniemy, though.
Yeah.
So I think they make life hell in Sam Howell.
Oh, yeah. A Steelers versus Texans, I think I'm taking the Steelers down in this game. I think I am.
I like the Texans. I like CJ. CJ's look good.
I like him too, but you got to
tough defense. TJ Watt.
At what point does he start to struggle? I think this could be a game in which he struggles, especially considering where they might line TJ Watt up. TJ Watt won't be lined up against Laramie Tunsil. He'll be probably bouncing all around that line. I think it's going to be Alex Highsmith pretty much dealing with Laramie Tunsil, but it should be a good game. But I do think this could be a game in which CJ Stroud looks a little bit like a rookie. Another one, I'm taking the Chargers this week over the Raiders. Yes. I got a text message again. Jimmy Garoppolo is out this week. So you got Jimmy Garoppolo, you got Derek Carr out, and you got Bryce Young back in the starting lineup. I like the Chargers in this game. I feel very, very confident in the Chargers to beat the Raiders. I think the Raiders, you see, I heard Devontae Adams coming out saying he's not, he says they're not building the culture correctly in Vegas. So
it's another Keenan Allen game. I'm telling you guys, the Raiders defense, we were talking about that. George Pickens killed them. Calvin Austin, big touchdown. Like Keenan Allen, I know no Mike Williams, so maybe we see Quentin Johnson, but I think Keenan Allen, huge game against the Raiders. I love that pick.
I think the 49ers beat the Cardinals too. I think 49ers beat the Cardinals. I think the Cowboys struggle with the Patriots, but I think the Cowboys do edge it out because I think the Patriots are one of those tough teams. I think the Chiefs absolutely blow the doors off of the Jets. And I think the Giants beat the Seattle Seahawks on Monday Night Football. That is my week 4 predictions. Danny, was anything that you like that we didn't talk about?
I think I kind of want to highlight that Jets-Chiefs game. I think that we could see not Mahomes struggle, but I think we see a low-scoring game in that one. Patrick Mahomes looked great against the Bears, but let's not forget what happened the first 2 weeks, right? Against the Lions, struggled a little bit. I know no Kelsey, but against the Jaguars, put up 17-something points. The Jets have a great defense. Whatever we want to say about Wilson, they've got a great defense. I think we see Patrick Mahomes struggle a little bit. I think that's another low-scoring game, and that's Sunday night, I believe. So I love that to be low-scoring. Monday night, I don't know. I like Geno Smith and the Seahawks. But at the same time, they didn't look great against the Panthers. So
I don't. I just think that the Giants. I think it's a very winnable game for the Giants.
We could see a Kenneth Walker game though, but we'll see.
I think Kenneth Walker have a game, but I don't mean they're gonna win.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like the Giants in this game. So if you guys could do us a huge favor, let us know down in the comment section what your week 4 predictions are, what you guys have going on, and what predictions maybe that I made that you guys like or you hate. Either way, if you like more video content like this, give this video a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss when we go live or upload content live from the First Star Logistics studio.